Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Chit Chat. Something I want to talk about today is the feeling of failing your kids. I hear this all the time. I hear this when parents are going through a diagnosis of their kids, specifically with autism, right? Every family that I have this really tough conversation with ends up feeling this way. Part of it is there's just a one-sided view of autism, right? So we see the worst case scenarios, and I even hate calling them worst case scenarios, but there's difficulties that come with a diagnosis such as autism, right? There's some children that perhaps will never get potty trained, that are, nonverbal, that have a lot of sensory processing issues, and those are situations that get magnified on social media. They get magnified everywhere, and that's what parents expect, right? What is my kid going to have? Like, how is his life going to be? There's a lot of parents that doubt or that think to themselves, what did I do to cause this? Is this my fault? This is my fault. I was a housekeeper and I was around chemicals, or I had my child too old, or maybe I, did drugs when I was young. A bunch of things that parents start thinking. These are all things I've heard from other parents. And honestly, it breaks my heart to hear this because it is very difficult. And if there's parents out there that have already gone through this and you could provide advice to other parents that are watching this, please leave messages of encouragement in this video. I want to say that that is one of the best things that parents have done. In the past, I have been able to connect parents. A parent that had gone through this issue maybe 5 years ago, and a parent that is now going through it. So a lot of parents do connect better by understanding each other's struggles, by understanding their lived experiences. And this is what I want to do with this video, just opening the platform for people to connect in that sense. I feel like there is a lot of miscommunication or a lot of fears that parents can't voice out with others. And sometimes just being anonymous helps, right? Like, oh, that person, I'm never gonna run into that person. I could just tell them whatever I want, whatever I feel. So this is something that we can do in the comments down below. And if you are feeling bad, or if you're having these thoughts, leave us comments below. I will at least try to give you some advice, some help. But I just don't want you to feel alone. There's so many parents that feel alone. So if you're on that boat, just know that there is a community here for you that wants to support you and that wants to be there for you during this tough period of your life. Life gets tough, I know it, but just be strong. Don't forget about yourself, okay? Sometimes you really don't have time for self-care, and that's okay. We don't all have time for self-care, but there is always time for self-love. So when you have thoughts to yourself like, oh my gosh, I did this to my child, I could have done better, say, no, you know what? You're a great mom. You're a great dad. You're doing the best you can for your child, and move on. Right? Acknowledge the thought, acknowledge the trigger, acknowledge the negativity, but talk back to it, right? In a positive way. Give yourself positive affirmations. You're a great mom. You're a great dad. You can do this, and move on. And these are techniques that take a little bit of practice, but definitely will change the way you interact with yourself. And give yourself that positive feedback. And when you need the help, please speak up. You don't need to suffer by yourself. As you take one step forward, you will start seeing a path that you've never imagined, but there will be a path. And if there's anything else I can help you with, any other tips you would like, just reach out to us, leave me a comment down below. And I also want to encourage other viewers to read through the comments. If you hear a story that resonates to you, or if you are, moved and want to leave just a positive message for somebody to read in the comments below, please do so. I'm sure it will encourage a lot of people that don't have the strength right now to speak up. So just go ahead and plant your seed of positivity in our comments down below. Thank you guys so much for joining this chit chat, and I will have a different topic for you guys next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.